Hey, this is Janelle, the relationship coach behind the Successful Invisible, and I want to give a very interesting dating tip that is more about insight to the folks out here dating that they've probably never thought of. And that is married people keep single folks single. Let me break this down for you. One of the things that I have experienced and seen a lot of in corporate America, where I still, work, is the amount of times that men like to congregate and bond over hating their wives and their marital and familial responsibilities. These men talk about what they don't want to do with their kids. They talk about how much they hate their wives. They talk about how, many times they hate their girl children. Like the way these men talk about and dog out their wives and family and how much they don't like them. And I realize it's a bonding experience amongst a lot of men. Now, to be fair, I've lived in the north of the US and the south. I have seen this a lot. This is a lot more prevalent in the South because I think people are trying to uphold and stick to traditions, even if that's what they don't want to do. It's more of a societal pressure in the South, is my personal take. But listening to these men talk about everything they hate and detest about their wives and children is like, oh my goodness, if someone could let their wives know how these men really feel about them, many of these men would be single. And then they would be crying about how she left him and, she took his kids and all this foolishness. But that's one part. But a second part of this equation that we are more connected and see a lot every day is the amount of people, married people, who run to social media to air their laundry. Now, I'm not talking about women or men even who are in true dire situations and they need some type of way out or they're setting up a help flag. That's different. I'm talking about people who know they're going to stay with their partners. They're not in abusive or life or death situations. They know that their dynamic is what it is, usually not the best, but that is what they've chosen to engage in and be a part of. And then they're on the internet bad mouthing their spouse about this, that, and the third of what he or she did or didn't do. It makes single folks, people who are out here actively dating or not, think twice about, should I get married? Like, why would I, should I? And many times I have heard from my own clients and felt this within myself at different periods is, why would I want to get married? Because if this is the shit he's going to be doing to me or saying about me online, what is the benefit? Because it seems like a lot of men who are married are resentful, but they're there for the societal validation of being a husband and a father that other men give them because we live in a patriarchy, but they're also there for the free labor that their wife is there to provide because once again societal expectations and gender roles. So that is the dating tip, and I say this for women to listen to married women when they talk or married men, but also take what they're saying with a grain of salt, meaning take it through a filter of your own critical thinking of asking yourself questions, because married people putting a business online is very much why, in a lot of instances, single people don't want to get married. They see too much foolishness and dumb shit and they don't want any parts of it. So let me know your thoughts on this dating tip and some of the things that maybe you have been told or experienced as a single person with a married person trying to, convince you not to get married, not to do whatever.
And it be the married women that keep women single, not the single women. Married women get on here every day and share their experiences with being married. And a lot of them, even if they have a pretty good marriage and they're happy with their husbands, they're in the comments saying that if something were to happen, that they would never do it again. And they're advising women to not do it because marriage is so labor intensive. It requires so much of a woman. And a lot of the ones with the horrible marriages, they get on here and share it. Like that lady whose husband packed her dog food in her lunchbox. Or the lady who showed the video where her husband was supposed to be cooking dinner and he went to take a nap and was asleep for 6 hours and boiled all the food all over the stove like it was, and then I guess got up and didn't clean it up and put the pot in the refrigerator like that, and how the lady went out of town and came back and her house was nasty. Like, marriage don't seem like a flex nowadays.
You know, married people is the reason why people don't want to get married anymore. Married people. Because y'all want to tell your internet in-laws everything your partner did and how they did it. And even though these in-laws will never forgive your partner, but your ridiculous ass always come on here talking about your partners to people that don't even know how deep it is, how real it is, how much you exaggerate, and they don't even understand that. But you all come on here with all these bad marriage stories, like anybody gives a damn about your raggedy ass lives and the raggedy ass man or woman that you chose, and now everybody now no longer wants to be married because you all don't know how to fix shit in your own home. You want to come on social media and ask strangers, weird people, people who live in their basements, for advice on your marriages. What should I do? What you think I should? Like the lady who come on here with a little hamburger issue. I'm 6 months pregnant and look at what my husband did to me. No, ain't nobody's business. Go redo it. You don't have to post it on social media. Now everybody think that your husband is trying to take your life. Everybody calling CPS for your kids because your husband... Y'all just ridiculous on here, man. But y'all keep doing it, though. Married people is the reason why people no longer want to be married. Because you all don't know how to fix shit in your own home. They want to air it on social media. I don't even understand the point of it.
Yeah, I saw a post that says single women keep other women single, and that is absolutely false. Marriages keep women single. Husbands that try to pursue single women keep women single. When we see the wife taking on everything and she's depressed and she's always mad and in this masculine energy, that is what keeps women single. Hearing wives get called out their name or getting cheated on or having kids on them, that is what keep women single. Seeing wives go to work and work hard and then got to come home and be stressed and depressed, that is what keep women single. Seeing how married men hate their wives and they would rather be outside and cheating on them, that is what keeps single women single. Seeing how so many husbands are on Facebook caring about Cardi B and Ciara is what keeps single women single. And single women are the happiest, while married men are the happiest because they have married men, they got what they want, but they also, once they got their wife, because we know most wives are the biggest dummy, once they got their wives, that's set in stone, now it's on to something else. That is what keeps women single.